wanted to ask you guys, because John and Bob, you're probably the only two friends of mine that are equipped to answer this. But I've been reading a lot of Napoleon because I just rewatched the movie, and my wife got me a book on him.
I just watched it yesterday.
What did you think of it? Hated it, right?
No, I didn't hate it.
Sucked.
I didn't hate it, but I was like,
It sucked.
They should have named it like Napoleon and whatever name. Yeah, right. It was.
I said the same thing. It's a love story. It's not about the guy.
His tactical genius that was skimmed over.
Right.
It's about he fucking just wanted to show off for her.
Yeah.
Just like every great man.
I can't add anything to that. That's perfect. Well, the thing that's great about him is there's so much material as you could do like 100 movies on him.
And right.
I mean, they still use, even if I was reading something today in the book, they were saying how even if he wasn't, and this blew my mind, even if he never won a battle, he would still be talked about today because the Napoleonic Code, and there's so many like systems of metrics that are used in Europe today that he created that are still being used, that he was like a genius on his own level. You only associate him with the military, as does everyone. But he did like
that makes sense. You would have to be some sort of like scientific or mathematical whiz to be able to battle and be that efficient, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The theater. He did things with because he was the emperor, so he put laws in place that like the theater should follow, and those are like still used today. So like a lot of the performing art things, like he put into place. So he had such like an impact that it's like crazy.
The way like, and I only look at it from a military side. Shocker.
Well, as you should.
That's all I wanted to see.
Because I just finished, reading this.
Fine.
So.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, and if you guys ever, want to watch some funny comedy, put on Shane Gillis.
Oh, nice.
George Washington. Yeah. We're gonna cross the Delaware and kill those motherfuckers.
The Hessians.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought I agree with you guys. The movie was a little bit too much wrapped up into him and whatever the hell his first wife was. Josephine, yeah.
Yeah.
But the cinematography in the battle scenes was excellent. I thought.
Yeah. I agree 100%. I don't think I've never seen a movie like that.
Yeah.
With that kind of
the only thing come close to that is like Gladiator.
The first opening shot where his horse gets like blasted open like in the chest. I was like,
the whole chest is blown open.
And the fact that the horse didn't fall back and just smash him to bits is kind of like a miracle. And he must have gotten up and been like,
I don't know much about Napoleon. I don't know much about Napoleon, but I went and read a little bit. Hey, don't chew my desk.
You got a date tonight.
Yeah, I do. I have a date. She's 40 pounds and she's a pain in the ass. And she just shit on the floor.
40 pounds. Siberian.
Yeah. He like led that first charge into that. I don't even know the names or anything, but he led that and went in himself. And he did that
first battle.
Yeah, that first battle scene that you see, he organized that and led it, and then went in. Like, wasn't just sitting back and looking back at it. Like,
right. Went in like sitting in a tent while the soldiers died.
Yeah.
It was like, get out of my way, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Face bombing people.
But it's like I forget who directed it, but I know he's good. And to use Joaquin Phoenix, it's like I would have rather watched him like break down like where they're gonna stand, and he like way more into that like war part of it than the love story.
Yeah.
Using Joaquin Phoenix, the great actor.
Focusing on Josephine, focusing on the war part, absolutely. Because that's what made the Civil War in our country. That's the tactics they used.
Oh, right.
They moved everything from Napoleonic tactics over to what we do. And we still use it today. like where he does like
Yeah.
the square thing with the horses to fight off the cavalry when a cavalry charge happens. Remember
Right.
that scene?
Mm-hmm.
He did that. Normally, that's a defense mechanism. He utilized that as an attack mechanism.
It's
Oh.
amazing.
Would break
that
those
they
guys
still
out.
like study that.
Yeah, and they still study it, and it's still studied at West Point today.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. How those tactics are still used for like
Yeah.
modern day combat, like Napoleonic tactics.
Yeah.
Let
Like
me ask
still
you this.
apply.
While you mentioned the Civil War, I know my room just got dark.
Sorry.
It's nice and sexy.